That's why, because I'm muted. Hello? Hello? That's why, because I'm muted. Cool. That sounds weird. That sounds really weird. Hold on. I'm just gonna cancel this and I'll be right back. Alright, I guess that's fine. Hopefully. Let's refresh the page one more time. Okay, maybe. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. I'm still queuing in the Bronze League. It just says something went wrong. I don't know why. It's funny. Yeah. So, anyway, long story short, not really. I'm going to tell you guys the story. Signed up for Mythic League Bronze because I'm garbage. I've deranked a lot and I'm bad. But played it. Everybody in the match is trash. I just like completely spanked everybody in the match, and it was like, okay, cool, like that's nice. I guess like I had all right teammates, so it was like nobody was being a dick. So I was like, okay, whatever. Let's move my mic just a teeny bit closer because that might help, just a whole lot. There we go. But the next thing, like the moment I get in there, right? Because I played Mythic League before, I had to re-sign up. I had to pay to just fucking be in there to begin with, right? So I'm sitting there, I'm in there, I've already paid, and they go, "Oh, hey, yeah." Well, actually, hold on. I waited over like almost an hour for this match to just fucking start finally. Anyway, match starts, and they go, "Oh yeah, you can't use your custom player models." And I'm like, "What the fuck do you mean I can't use my custom player models?" And they were like, "Oh yeah, it's like in the rules." And I was like, "Okay, well let me go check the rules," because I was very fucking positive that nobody would have ever done anything about that. Go to the rules page, right? Go there, read through the whole thing, literally read through the whole thing, and there's nothing on whether or not I could use my agent skins. So I'm like, okay, like where is this at? Huh? Where can Adam not use his skins? And I'm just kind of pissed about that, you know. So I go to the support page and I go, hey man, can somebody link me to like where it says I can't use the skins? So they send me to a post. Like I have to scroll up all the way back, like over almost 2 months, to find the post where they're like, yeah, we're gonna be banning you guys for using your skins. And I was like, okay, it's fine, I guess, like whatever. And so I went and I talked to the dude about it. Basically, Jesus, it's loud as hell. I don't even have Face It open. Why is that still fucking? Ooh, where is it at? Is there a Face It tab open? Don't think there is. Might be. There's not. That's porn. Please don't be porn. Anyway, continue on my story. Talk with the guy, and he goes, and I quote because I have the fucking image somewhere pulled up. Where is it? Right here. This shit. Sorry. So I go, is there any way that like maybe y'all can consider putting the skins back into use since Face It already has them back up, right? I've already beaten a dead horse on this. I'm so tired of these fucking people being so stupid about this shit. So can I play? Can I play a match? Can I do that? Z hook, you fag. Anyway, he goes, maybe it's kind of up in the air. Face It has not really communicated properly to the organizers why they reintroduced the skins, or whether it was a mistake or not. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, seriously, what the fuck does that mean, dude? And he goes, most organizers are not in favor of keeping them. And I'm like, okay, I know that. Like, I'm well fucking aware of that. And then he continues on. And he goes, but it's not a dead certification. I guess that's what he meant. Either way, right now. But my whole thing is when somebody makes an update to the platform, right, such as Face It, you know, they re-enable skins. What, like, how in the fuck could that be a mistake? Like how that is like legitimately like what I want to know. If you are making like, I mean, if it was like a coding error or something, like yeah, but that's like a switch you toggle on. You know, that's not like Jesus fucking Christ, dude. There's no like that is just the most ignorant fucking answer I've ever gotten from anybody about like anything. That is fucking stupid. Those are the kind of dipshits who probably I'm willing to bet this dude probably doesn't play Counter Strike himself, and if he does, I'm willing to bet he's probably a fucking horrible ass player. 100% willing to bet that. So, uh, legitimately, I told them literally in the game. I said I am going to contact support, and one of two things is going to happen. Y'all are going to give me my fucking money back because this is bullshit, or y'all are going to just let me use my skins because there's no reason for that. Once again, there's no reason for that. So, apparently I have a refund on my way. Check OBS, sorry, let me double check OBS and make sure that that's okay.
How do you move your gun more to the center? Oh, what's up, man?
I'm not telling you that because that's a lot of work.
Like
just Google it.
Underscore access.
It's view model underscore x. Oh, hold on.
Did you say view?
Yeah, just type in view model, like view M. It's like the third like tab. You have X, Y, and Z. You'll just have to fuck with them. I forget which one it is.
Yeah, next. If you go 1, the 2.5 brings it on in.
So I have mine just set to like, I mean, I have like 4 different binds just to change whatever based on where I'm at, so.
You bind your view model?
Yeah, I bind my view model. I also change my hands. Like, I have like literally like 4 different buttons that I'll be pressing just to like make sure that I can see what I'm shooting at.
Do you have your glasses on?
No, I do not.
Don't you think that would be the number one thing to help you see?
No, I mean, like, in case, like my fat-ass gun is, like, in the way or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody knows that, like, Counter-Strike loves making those huge view models.
Right-handed, so it's a shit show for me.
Yeah, man. My uncle was the same way. He used to play Quake back in the day. He fucking hated it.
Your uncle was a nerd.
Yeah, he was. He still is.
It's like my uncle played Quake too.
My uncle?
So did my dad.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Probably the best game ever created.
Yeah, I love Quake. Quake was my favorite. I grew up playing Quake.
Actually,
Unreal Tournament, remember
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
You could like jump
These
and, like,
guys know what's up,
snipe
dude.
people and shit.
it started on Doom 2.
There you go.
Yeah, like I think actually Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 2 is probably the best game ever created.
Oh, Modern Warfare 2?
Modern Warfare 1, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Best game ever created.
I think Counter Strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have good
Maybe.
people,
1.6 is just so fondly remembered. It's funny.
Yeah, that
Call
game.
of Duty 2 though, like when they were like it was like fuck, I don't know how to explain it correctly. It was
Just,
World War 2, but it was
Just
Call of
watch a
Duty 2.
1.6 frag video. Watch a 1.6 frag video and watch that shit.
Frag, wait,
Game's
your
still
frag video?
legit. No.
It's still fucking crazy. Get his ass.
Oh god.
What's he got behind us? Oh shit.
Ah.
Touch my Wiener Schnitzel.
I just had Wiener Schnitzel, actually. That's pretty good.
Wiener Schnitzel is mushroom gravy.
It's pretty good for taking
Some
a shit.
chili cheese. Yeah.
Fucking joint. Fuckheads.
Oh yeah, I played.
Pepper Hicks is upset. He's not having nobody's shit right now. They let us keep it? Okay, cool.
Let us queef it. Queen Latifah.
Cool. Well, I hope that y'all have a good time.
Oh, it's A.
One palace. I should have to turn off the hand switching bind. I'm sorry for those of you that stuck with me.
Get a click. Red wine.
Wine's better, buzz.
Touch my penis.
Okay. You guys are weird. Anyway, like I said, my whole thing about it is, I know that everybody is sick and fucking tired of me talking about it. I'm sick and fucking tired of talking about it too. This will probably be the last thing I do, except for maybe like jokes.
That's my fucking shit. A1 gas probably sounds.
The whole fucking view model issue literally shouldn't be an issue. Like that's what I'm getting at. Is it shouldn't be that. It should not be an issue. Okay? In Counter-Strike Source and maybe 1.6, I'm not as familiar as 1.6 as I am like Source to an extent, but in Source you're allowed to choose. He's out. He's bad. Flash me. That was badass. Anyway, you could pick your fucking view model in Source or your character model. You had to select four. You had four fucking models that you could pick from. So seeing other models or one of the four models on, say, like Inferno is not uncommon. It was not uncommon. That's what I'm getting at. Is if Counter-Strike Go, if we were to take a time machine back, right, and fucking God, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Anyway, if we were to take a time machine back, right, go back to the beginning of CS:GO and let make it to where we can choose our player models, none of this shit would be an issue. None of it would be, except for maybe the initial like green dude blending in, like whenever they did that, because that was a bad deal. But I mainly blame that on FM Poe and his like shitty choice of making everything green. I just I don't like Cash. I don't like the Cash remake. I think that is a huge factor of it. All of the other instances, except for maybe the overpass one, I'll give y'all a little bit of leeway on that one. But every other instance of people not being seen is because you're fucking blind. You're fucking blind. So there is literally now that Valve. Yeah, purple. Anyway, now that the fucking view models have been reworked, there's no reason. You cannot sit here and say, oh, like we don't want them because of the color issue. You can't say that anymore. That is gone. That's been eliminated. Not shooting somebody because they are a different color or some kind of bullshit like that doesn't make any fucking sense. So, hold my hand. Ooh, what a peek. Dirty peek. But yeah, I was gonna say, the initial, like I said, literally, funny story about taking you back to my Mythic League experience this morning. After being told, I knew immediately that I was going to have to take off both my skins. I knew that. So I said, okay, well, fuck me. I'm just going to take them both off because I don't want to deal with these bastards anymore. I don't want to do it. So, I took them off. Second half rolls around, right? This other guy, I'm not the only one. He's top mid, right side. He should be low. Anyway, I took both of them off. There's a second guy in the lobby who also has a skin on. He's wearing that exact skin, the gray whatever, Phoenix Crew. That skin right there, that one. He's wearing that skin. And we're playing Overpass, which uses those skins. 5 rounds go by before somebody fucking notices, oh hey, that's a custom player model. I knew immediately. Because like I said, I've spent so much time, like, fighting people about this. I knew immediately. I said, hey, this guy forgot to take off his skin. Didn't say nothing. I was waiting for them to figure it out, right?
No? Okay.
So 5 rounds go by. It's 13 to like 8 or some shit. The match is almost over, dude. And they go, oh no, we have to pause the server so and so can quit and change his skin. And I'm like, there's 3 fucking rounds left, dude. Anyway, like I said, it took them 5 rounds. Like before, like I said, if you were playing, say, on this map, say you're playing Mirage, and you are using the Elite Crew, or one of those like maps, or one of those skins that are actually for the map, or like have been known to be on the map, most people don't even notice. Most people have no idea. That you can't even tell. You cannot even tell they are custom player models because they look the same. The only time that people get fucking upset is initially the whole bullshit about like I said, the fucking the U.S. Marine, I don't even know, the KSK guys. I guess they're German. I don't even know what they're called. But the dudes with the fucking visor. Everybody hated those skins because they weren't colored properly. That was what it was. Their coloring, both of those guys had very shit coloring. They all looked like they were the same color, and it was just a bad deal all around. But as opposed to everybody else, like this FBI guy has gotten some shit, but he very clearly doesn't blend in. He's a different shade of green than like all the foliage everywhere else, except for that one clip on Inferno where that guy's a dumbass and doesn't clear the pots correctly. Like, I don't fucking know about that. But anyway, I just nobody would be having an issue right now. Also, nobody would be having a bitch fit if these player models were these aren't, other than with the exception of the like 2 new factions that they put in, the U.S. Marine guys or whoever, and I guess Ava, she kind of falls into that category too. But still Palace.
Is he ramp now?
Oh, he's ramp. But yeah, as I say, nobody would be throwing a bitch fit right now if they had been colored correctly in the first place. These player models, once again, for hopefully the last fucking time, should not be an issue. Should not be a fucking issue, ever. If you cannot shoot somebody because of their player model, you are just a bad player. And I'm going to say that, and I'm going to go on record, and I'm going to say that as well. No. I'm so fucked. Double fucked. I don't know why I don't have another B player. That was my fault. I had my pistol out and I was ranting. But still don't know why I don't have another B player. So I guess that may have been good in this round because we may be able to retake a 4v4. But like always, these coloring on the skins, yes, to an extent, if you go and you look at Zul's video or whoever else, I forget, Zul made a video about like changing the color models of the thing. Problem with that is it also affects default items. If you go and you look at his things, whenever he was changing the color models, if you're using a default knife or something, or like a Glock as well, if it is a default item, it changes the color of that item. So it'll turn, if you change the player model to be blue, it also makes the gun blue, it also makes your knife blue. I mean, that is a actual issue, but for the most part, that could be a fix, I guess, that maybe ESEA or whoever the fuck would like. But still, I personally don't see any fucking issues with it at all.
This poor guy tried to get here.
This guy dead top mid. 100 pass, fuck me.
He's not.
Still underpassing the window.
Did you use A-Rap? That's racist, sir.
Please die.
Found bomb, boys. Sniffed it out. Oh, yeah. It's in this pile of
Shit.
trash over here.
I don't know what's going on. I've got them fucking turned down because I'm ranting and just being pissed off.
This thing has a different name.
So fucking mad about that shit.
I don't like it.
Eminem, slow it
The whole thing is, and this is what I also put in my thing, I'm still kind of pissed that the guy at the support ticket was just like, oh, I'm just going to give you your money back, and he didn't say nothing else. The thing is if you're going to be a dick about it, right? If you're going to be a dick about it and be like, oh, you have to, like, change your skin, you're not allowed to use your fucking view model,
Last guy herring.
you need to do what ESEA did. You need to do it manually.
Because you're on an airplane, dude.
Are you trying to make a song?
I don't know what they're saying.
I'm on an airplane, dude.
Just relax. Yeah, this guy's model, these are the ones that are really bad. They look fine now. Like I said, literally, those look fucking fine now. There's literally nothing wrong with them. The other issue I saw that somebody brought up was they didn't like the player models. Not because they affected gameplay. That was not what they brought up. They said, I don't like the player models because it promotes the game being like Fortnite. And I thought that was, I guess, a very valid, it was very interesting, interesting topic.
I'm watching mid, I just don't have my mid.
Because, I guess, yes, to an extent, they are kind of like Fortnite. But it is something that we've been expecting for a long time. Since before Fortnite even came out, we have been expecting... Fire just not load.
Dude, you better not say that over air, over the line, man.
Like I said, anyway, I thought that was a very interesting topic. I was like, okay, you know, like, that makes sense. That's a valid reason. This 1B. 2B, I'm fucking blind. And I'm stuck. Badass. They're both there. They've got an SG, and the other guy's got a Deagle. I don't even give a shit. We're winning 6-3. I'm going even. I'm not even paying attention. That's what you need to be able to do it if you're fucking good at Counter-Strike, is hold a conversation, for the most part, with, with yourself.
Weed lighter, crack pipe.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the only thing that kind of arises, I didn't even notice, that guy right there is using a custom player model. I didn't even notice until just now. I had no idea. Right? So they literally, like, they don't make that big of an issue unless it's something like me being a fucking FBI guy. And even then, it's still, like, fucking, it's very subtle. It's very, very subtle. It's a very subtle, like, thing. So, there is literally no reason for them to be banned. At all. Now, if they're hitboxes or whatever, because, like, every single one of these models is based off of the same hitboxes that are already in the game. It's been proven. It's a proven fact. That is what they are. The KSK guys or whoever, those guys are based off of the GSG9.
Calm down. Top of middle, boys. Top of middle.
Okay.
There's one palace.
He knows I'm there. That kid is insane.
Should probably just give me a second before I fucking keep going on with this. Keep fucking being upset for 30 fucking minutes.
Orange has bomb, buddy.
Yeah, he knows. Just relax. They're missing a guy too. Face it, for the fucking love of God. Add a goddamn ringer system. It's been 4 fucking years of this shit. 4 fucking years of this shit. You could go back, check my fucking account. So sick and tired of this crap.
Pretty sure
He's up top mid.
you just flashed your own teammate.
He didn't even need to peek. They didn't even have time.
No.
He has to say 4 years. 4 years. You can check my account. Been playing Face It for 4 years. Not had a ringer system. 4 years. For 4 years, I have been asking for a ringer system, at least in premium. And we're not getting it, so. I don't know. I guess these guys are being toxic to each other. I don't fucking know. I'm doing my own thing. Flash B, here they come. I wish I was cool enough to do crazy voices like that. I just get stuck sounding like this and being a little bitch. I wish you'd call those. Okay.
Possible jungle. I don't have a gun. Possible jungle. Blue.
Why don't you have a gun? This shit's clear. Could be ladder room, I guess. Or connector. It's Tetris. It's a gun and connector if you want it. It's right here. Pop. Anyway. Like I said, these guys are I think those guys, if I remember correctly, yeah. See, these guys are
The Lonely Hearts Club band doing?
what?
Lonely Heart. Are you talking about like
Sergeant Pep?
Okay, I'm gonna just turn the volume. I'm just
oh like fucking Beatles?
yeah. I hope y'all can hear me over these guys. Anyway, yeah, I was gonna say it's such a stupid and just tiresome issue at this point. There's literally no fucking reason for them to be banned at this point. There are the same. Fuck my ass. There's one there for sure, maybe two. I'm gonna check it.
Frankenstein's.
I don't know if anybody's live. I'm live streaming.
Did they go?
Refresh the page. I guess I'm streaming. Okay, I think it's fine. Whatever.
Years I don't drink, dicks I don't wank 'em, ass I don't spank 'em.
Sorry. I'm back here once again. Yeah, I was gonna say, so, like, there's no hitbox difference. Once again, these guys are all based off of, except for Ava, but I still think that she's the same hitbox anyway. It's not like Halo, I guess, where the female Spartans had a smaller hit. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's not one of those, I don't think. Could be wrong, but as far as I know, that shouldn't be the issue. None of these models have different hitboxes. The only difference is color, and most of the time, like 90% of the time, the color is not a blend-in issue. It's not. Nobody's gonna sit like here in a corner and go, you can't see me. Like nobody's gonna do that shit. It's fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Nobody in their right fucking mind's gonna do that. That's just not how you play Counter. Nobody plays Counter-Strike like that. There's so many things that people piss me off whenever they like bring stuff up. They're like, oh yeah, but what about this? And it's like, nobody plays like that. Nobody does that. And if they do, they're retarded. Like, it's interesting, man. It's so interesting, like that this has been that big of an issue for such a long time. It's been months. I could see, once again, the initial banning. I was pissed about it, but the initial banning was fine. There was a color issue.
Possible connector?
It could be jungle as well. I'm checking CT. Just defuse.
Abuse it, diffuse it, snooze.
I don't have a kit.
I got it.
I don't know why you didn't defuse. I don't know why you didn't trust me. Is this last round? No, last round. It's interesting. It's interesting. Keep going on about.
I'm gonna use my Oppenheimer.
Oh, we're not doing that. Bye, Deagle. But yeah, I was gonna say it should. This once again, I get worked up on these things. I just talk and I talk and I talk. The only difference right now, for the most part, except for like the two skins that are based off of like something different, but like they only look different. It's not even like they're an actual like different skin. The models are the exact same as the GSG9 and whatever the other guys are. There's not a reason. There's not a significant reason that any player could not. They smoked off apps for some reason. I don't know why. Let's see if I can get this line up. I think it's right there. Oh, wow. Holy shit. I guess he's at apps. That's name. He has to be there. Yeah, he's also an ass. I think he may have walked across the bench. Maybe he walked across the bench and I didn't see him. Either that or he just shot me through the wall, like the little pixel gap.
Throne sign on his fucking shirt.
Maybe. Jesus, what was I going on about? A bunch of stupid shit, like always. It's always just like there's not a reason. Like once again, so I'm playing like as whoever the Mr. Mullick dude,
Top of your knees, bro.
and he's literally like this is what he's based off of. So he fits in. There's no reason for him to just be banned. You know what I mean? The initial banning, this is where I was at last time. The initial banning of the skins during the major, yes, I agree with that. They did do some. They have done that before. That is not something new. We've had rollback patches before. I think like 3 or 4 times. Wow, stray bullet right in the face. We've had re-rolled patches or whatever word I used earlier, but reversed, I guess. Maybe that's not the word I used, but we've had those patches thrown back, and we've played majors on previous patches before. We've done that. We've banned stuff like that before. The thing is usually Valve waits until after the issue. So the major, or whatever major was going on, I don't remember, was going on at the initial release of the agent skins, right? That major is done, as far as I know. I don't know. I don't follow like super heavy anymore. Like I said, I'm retired and I don't give a shit. But the as far as I know, the major's done, and there is.
One thing nobody heard you say.
Whatever, dude. I don't care. You guys didn't
These
say
guys, I guess.
It's called logic, stupid.
Alright, shut up, you fucking scrub.
This guy is funny. But I was gonna say, so that major's done. So right now, at this point, there's no reason. Like the ban needs to be reversed, and I know that a lot of these players are just piss babies. Professional players, if any of y'all watching this, which I know y'all aren't, but they just need to fuck off. Seriously, I'm sick and tired of this. If y'all can't play the game that Valve is giving you, you don't fucking need to be here, dude. Dude, I didn't see that guy because he's blue. I don't know what that guy's talking about. I didn't see that guy on ticket booth because he was solid black, dude. He was fucking crazy. Like, no, that is not a legitimate reason ever, other than the dudes blending in, which they don't now. But that is not a legitimate reason for you not to be able to shoot somebody. We shoot. There are so many reasons and so many ways. This is an interesting Deagle skin. There's so many ways for us to be shooting player models. Most of, like 90% of the time, it's based off of movement. That is like we're trained, like snipers are trained for like movement and stuff. We're not trained to shoot by color. Like that's stupid. That is like legitimately stupid. There's nobody. And if you are trained to shoot by color, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you were trained to shoot by color. You know, somebody trained you incorrectly to play Counter-Strike. You know, but another thing as well is the mini map, and we should be checking the mini map regularly. Should be. I'm gonna, I guess, relate this to League of Legends, which is what I've been playing. If you aren't checking your mini map in League of Legends regularly, you're a bad player, and they're just gonna tell you that you're a bad player. Why aren't you checking your mini map? That's the same thing in Counter Strike. If you're not checking your mini map, you need to be fucking doing that. Always, every time you're playing the game, every time. There's no reason for you not to be checking your mini map. It's something. It's just something we do. I trust my minimap. My minimap doesn't lie to me. I know it doesn't. It's not. It's a computer. Teammates can make bad callouts. Your minimap doesn't. It doesn't make bad callouts because it's a minimap. It's literally like it's a computer. So slow. Careful, green. Good shot. There's an AK in there. Made a push. But yeah, I was gonna say, there's a million and one reasons for the skins to be unbanned right now. I think the main reason currently is that the professional players just don't want to put up with it. That's what I'm going to assume. A lot of people, I think, saw it as like a cash grab, which, like, I don't know, crashed. Holy shit, game did crash. That's fucking crazy. Let's go to servers. Did I get banned? Did you ban me? No? Okay, cool. Alright, well, let's get back in the game then, I guess. But yeah, there are so many reasons for them to be unbanned. I think the only thing currently is keeping them banned is the fact that nobody wants to deal with, like, relearning player models. I think that's where we're at. I don't know. It's just it's such a fucking it's such a stupid argument. It's always been a stupid argument. My whole thing is, though, and whenever I bring this up, everybody always gets butthurt about it. If we are going to ban model skins, which are almost exactly the same as weapon skins, but if we're going to ban model skins, may as well ban them all. Do not ban one of them. Do not just go, oh, you can't use that AK. You can't use that knife. You can't use that whatever. Those gloves. You can't do that. And my game fucking crashed.
Hope your car does too.
Thanks, man. Anyway. Yeah, I was gonna say, you don't get to cherry pick and choose what you fucking ban and what you don't. That's shit. I mean, A, it's a shitty thing to do, but B, like, I don't want to play a game where that's what they do. Like, that's just stupid. Either ban it all, ban all your skins, you know, take us back to 2014 before the weapon skins dropped. Take us back there. Or don't ban them at all. It's really, it's black and white. Doesn't need to be gray. Doesn't need to be gray. This is literally a black and white issue right here. This is fucking stupid. So, I guess I'm gonna try and just fuck off for a minute. Yeah. I'm glad y'all carried me while I just sat here and bitched about fucking skins the whole time. Y'all are great. But, shit, I'm gonna have to do this more often. I've never won so many matches by just bullshitting. What? He's gonna get you. Yeah, my whole thing on the skins are stupid. Face It needs to fix its shit. Face It, I guess we'll move on to my next topic, and I can carry this over into the next thing. Face It is becoming... I don't know what that guy's talking about. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn you down. I'm so tired of that. You don't need audio to play Counter-Strike. It helps. You don't need it, though. You have the minimap. You have visual sight. You have game sense. I don't need audio to fucking play Counter-Strike. But anyway, what I'm getting at now, after discussing fucking skins for damn near 30 minutes, Face It's player system. Face It's player system needs to be reworked. I think that there should be some kind of a... What a shot. Didn't even, like... Couldn't... He was hiding, like, on the box. Probably under now. I don't know. I don't know where you died for. Everybody's dead. Doesn't matter. But, the next thing is, like, Face It's player system, or, like, HUD system needs to be reworked. 100%.
Electric Hive skin, you know, very popular among a lot of kids today, but a lot of older players who are in the military don't usually go for it.
What the fuck?
Shut the fuck up, Purple. I'm so tired of you, 10-year coin having ass. Anyway, Face It's player system is just kind of a bit broken. I think that for the most part, there needs to be either A, more ranks, which I don't really think that would help, but Jesus Christ. There needs to be a, what is it, like a number system, like RWS, or I forget, CEVO used to have one, and I liked CEVO's more, because it was a number... Hello? Okay. It was a different number system. RWS is rounds wins shared, or something. I purple muted. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but yeah, rounds wins shared. So if you drop like 4 kills or something and your team loses the round, you don't get credit for that on your number. Your number doesn't go up, alright? So CEVO, like I said, most of y'all probably don't remember CEVO. CEVO was a shitty fucking platform, and I hated it. But their number system was badass because it worked on everything. It was dictated by, if I remember correctly, it was dictated by the entire like round. So if some player X got a kill, they got credit for that kill that round, regardless of who won. So I'm just gonna go up here and try not to get shot to death. We really need to... I think we really need to win this round. Okay. But the number system, it would go up. So you had a number, and this number dictated how good you were, kind of like how RWS works. But this one worked literally for all rounds. So it was an accumulative number, which I think was like 25, was like the average. If you had like 25, you averaged to be like a decent player like all the time. I think. I don't remember because it's been so long. But I think Face It needs a number like that. Now, I know a lot of people don't like that, but I think it helps. Makes people want to play and get kills. Makes people want to get kills, and that's why it kind of works in ESEA, is because it's based off of wins. It makes people want to win the round. Like, they will want to kill everybody, but they also want to... Jesus Christ. They will also want to win the round, so they get credit for their kills. But,
4v5, you're gonna quit? That's the kind of spirit we want in Iran, you cocksucker. Let's go.
I'm just gonna try and get this kill in mid. Everything is, like, completely fucked up right now. He's dead. Oh, we just win this real quick. But yeah, so Face It system, I'm not going into the level system specifically just yet. But there needs to be some kind of a number to, there's a guy Cat, he's ladder around. There needs to be some kind of a number to, there's a guy take a booth, we can go to B. We're gonna get shot, that'd be a fucking shame.
I think, are they both A?
Yeah. Planning for Cat, good luck. Let's guess Market is planning for Cat. He's dead, fuck him. Anyway, yeah, as I say, I think there needs to be some kind of a number system. I don't know what the correct term is. I don't know whatever. If I was building a pug platform, that's what I'd do. Next thing is, there needs to be a rank cooldown. I love my friend Connor to death. I love all you level 1s out there with 200 elo. I love you all to death. But, there needs to be some kind of a cooldown for players who can consistently prove that A, they're trolling, B, they're bad, or like C, they just don't need to be here. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to play with players who can't play. Like, whenever I'm like playing like crap or like very drunk or whatever, I don't think anybody wants to put up with that. But if I can consistently prove that, like, I'm either A, capable of playing while I'm like that, or B, like, you know, whatever. If I'm capable of, like, proving that I can do that, this is gonna be it whenever I shoot this guy, right? Oh, he's not there. Lame. But if I can consistently prove that that's, like, that I can play... What the fuck is going on here? Quit, get the fuck out of here. Jesus Christ, there's like this fly that keeps fucking flying around my room. Go away! Seriously, fuck off. I'm tired of you. Anyway, there is just like, there needs to be some kind of a cooldown. As far as I know, and I stated this in my last video, which I don't think anybody really watched, but there is a cooldown system, I believe, at least a karma cooldown system, I know for sure, for players who have consistently proven that nobody likes playing with them. At the end of the match, you get to vote whether or not somebody has good karma. I have almost 1,000 karma, which means I have over 1,000 matches. Over 1,000, easily. I have over 1,000 on Face It as well, because I've been here for so long. But if you can consistently prove that, like, you're a dickhead or something, you know what I mean? You need a cooldown. You need a karma cooldown until you figure out what you're doing. The fuck? Did we kill both those guys? I'm just trying to win this match really quick before I fucking... Good. Good job. I fuck both of you guys. Anyway. If players can consistently prove that they can't, I guess, play nice? I don't fucking know. But if they can consistently prove that they can't do it, and they don't belong here, give them a cooldown, please. ESA does this thing where they fucking reset a player's rank after time. So you have like a month I think it's like a month, like a full hard month reset. And it's like, yeah, you can't play our system for a month because you fucked up. That's why. Next month you can come back and you can try again. Like that's fine. Like honestly, in the lifespan of like Counter Strike, that's just the way it needs to be. Why am I on fucking Face? I'm sorry for whoever watches me on Face It. I'm sorry, you guys. But anyway, uh, Jesus Christ, did I rank up to level 3? Have I done that? I think I did. I think I did. I did. I am now level 3. Cool. Thanks for carrying me that last match, guys. Great round. Somebody voted me up. I guess somebody really enjoyed playing with me. But yeah, I was gonna say there needs to be some kind of a like either karma cooldown, but for sure a stat cooldown. For players who don't know, right? It takes 800 elo to hit rank 2, I think, roughly something like that. So after once you drop below 800 elo, you are in rank 1. So having a player with 200 karma, or sorry, 200 elo, or in like my roommate's case, 500 elo, that's 300 elo that somebody has to make up for. That's like 20 to 30 matches that you have to like hard grind to get out of. There's no reason for that. Whenever literally every other rank you can rank up in like one rank in like I think it's like 4 matches, 4 or 5. You know what I mean? So yeah, I was gonna say there's no reason for somebody to be stuck at a 500 elo. Just give him a cooldown, give him a ban, be like, hey, look, listen, you fucked up. And then reset his elo. Especially if you're going to do this shit where you start players off not in rank 1, excuse me, but you start them off in rank 3. Okay? If you're going to do that crap, you better at least have some kind of a punishment for players who start here and then immediately drop out. Like I said, ESEA I think already does this, but you for sure need to do that. So that is just a given. That is just a given. On things is people need to have a punishment. Nobody should be stuck queuing with a bunch of level 1s because they're throwing or they're doing whatever. I literally had the worst match story time once again, the worst round to Face It. And normally I'm very cool about people making fun of my voice. Normally I'm very cool about it. It's whatever. But I had literally just like had enough the last time that I was playing. I had 2 dudes, both not bad players. Not bad players at all. One rank 4, one rank 5. But they both logged in, queued together, so they couldn't be kicked. And their entire intention was to just piss everybody off in the server. Everybody on their team, just to piss them off. And like I said, I immediately knew what was going on. Like the moment the match started, this guy immediately was like, hey man, hey, what's up, faggots? Like, what's good? And I was like, okay, well, it's gonna be one of those. I already don't like dealing with one of those because I'm stuck sounding like this. You know what I mean? So, immediately I was like, okay, we're gonna chill out. I'm not gonna say anything for a few rounds. You don't really have to make a bunch of calls the early game, for the most part. So I just kind of let them do their thing. Make a call out on round 3. I'm like, hey, there's a guy banana because we're playing Inferno or whatever. Make this call out, and this guy goes, oh man, who's got the voice changer? I'm like, okay, like that's not like, I mean, I get that a lot, but so I just kind of ignore him. Just don't say anything else. Once again, dude keeps on. Next round, I want to listen to the guy with the voice changer just over and over and over, dude. And he was like, yeah, dude, you sound like a fag, and like all this other stuff just wouldn't stop the entire time. And as we progress on, he starts literally just laying into me, literally just because of how I sound. And as I say, I don't appreciate that. I know I sound funny. I know that. I don't need to log in to play Counter Strike for y'all to tell me that I sound funny. Like if I wanted that, I could go outside and have a conversation with fucking anybody. You know what I mean? I don't need that. But yeah, I was gonna say. So they start doing that. There was a female on our team as well. She was talking in warm up. Guy who was being a dick It was a main one. There were two of them, but one of them was like major asshole. Logged in, immediately started talking trash to her, so she just muted everybody. Everybody was muted for the rest of the game. She didn't say nothing. Um, Dude died once, like next to her, and just immediately started laying into her as well because she was female, and that was all he would be like, "You're bad because you're a woman," blah blah blah, and like that's exactly what it was. I was like, dude, like there's no reason for that crap, you know. I don't think that there is a reason for that to be in Face It. Now, I know that you can't just immediately like. There's no way to fix that. You know what I mean? There's no way to stop that because it is an online game. But what I'm getting at is four players who have consistently proven that they are like dicks or don't belong here or whatever, can't play with the big boys, there needs to be a cooldown. 100%. There needs to be some kind of a cooldown, some kind of a punishment, and that's just how it needs to be. Next thing I kind of want to talk about, along with the whole Face It thing, is smurfing. I'm going to go get a Coke, actually. I'll be right back. But all right, so we're back. Got myself a little sody. Um, Smurfing, everybody's favorite topic in Counter Strike. Smurfing is an issue that has always been kind of a problem, I guess. I always preferred, I think, ESEA's route about it. Is Smurfing's fine? Well, first off, ESEA back in the day used to be where you would go if you knew you were like hot shit. You know what I mean? That's where you'd go to play ESEA. You'd play ESEA, and everybody knew that you hopefully knew what you were doing and you were more than capable of holding your own in a match against like professional level play. That's not the case anymore, but you didn't really have Smurfs back in the day. You just had really good people, and it was like, yeah, dude, that dude's fucking nutty. You know what I mean? So. Dear God. Anyway. Now, ESEA had to change, I think, their Smurf policy. And this is what it was for a while. I don't know if it's the same anymore. Like I said, I haven't played ESEA. Last time I logged in, I was like rank decayed to like rank D, and I was like, I'm not fucking grinding through this again. It's not worth my time. So, anyway, fucking the way they handled Smurfs is like, yes, you can Smurf, you can do that all you want. If we find out you're cheating on the Smurf, you will be banned on both accounts, which I mean is fine. ESEA does a IP ban anyway, so they ban your IP. I kind of wish they'd go I think it's the Blizzard route, where they ban like it's a hardware ban. Like you can't use any of the shit in your computer. You have to build an entirely new computer just to play. So that's cool, but yeah, this guy's not gonna connect. Pepper Hicks, Jess Alter. But yeah, I was gonna say, so they went that way. The next thing is like it was Smurfing is allowed as long as you aren't like stealing uh, like tournaments. So if it's like a low tier tournament, you're not allowed to like say professional level players not allowed to make a new account and go play in that tournament and like win money. Like you're not allowed to do that. Like obviously, they said that'll get you banned on both accounts, all that good shit. And I feel like that should be the same way with fucking Face It. Face It has done this thing where they've tried to like I guess witch hunt like Smurfing. I think that's what they've tried to do because that's all I ever see the Reddit people fucking post about is how much they're upset. And like, yeah, so and so. Now, I will say that first off, having somebody who is like cheating, like straight up, and helping boost an account is not cool. You'll have these people who are like level 1, fighting level 1s and level 10s like queuing together. But the thing is like, if it was a new account, he wouldn't be level 1, he'd be level 3. That's what I'm getting at. Because like literally, I had a friend less than a week ago make a new account, and yes, he started off at level 3. So having people in level 1s and level 10 should not be able to queue together. It should be like matchmaking. And I was gonna say there should be a point where, like in ESEA, face it, if I'm queuing for a match and say your premium hub, and you can't find one that would like say, like if I was rank 7 or something, I don't want to queue with a bunch of rank 2s. We don't want like a rank 7, and then a fuck ton of rank 2s. We don't want that. Nobody wants that. There should be like an option to be like, okay, I'll take whatever match I get versus I only want to take like rank 7s, and then it should give me a notification if like there aren't any rank 7s on. You know what I mean? So that's, I mean, it's just FACEIT just needs to like fix its slice of life things. It's just kind of where FACEIT's at. FACEIT's having some growing pains. FACEIT's being difficult. There's no reason for it to be that difficult about like all of this stuff. This game's not hard. It's not hard to run a fucking pug system correctly. My only problem, and I would be playing ESEA all the time, my only problem with it is it's not as the quality of matches is not as good as it used to be. Mythic League's match quality is alright. Still pissed about the skin issue again. I'm not gonna bring that up again, but I'm still upset about it. The next thing though is it's like FACEIT is fine. ESA doesn't listen to the community very often. Very often, it's like trying to get through to like a like a mule or something. Like they just don't listen, which is why once again the skins are still banned because they don't fucking listen. But yeah, I was gonna say they're not as cool as they used to be. Rank C, for those of you who do not know, once again, rank C is the default rank in ESEA. So when your buddy comes and tells you he's rank C in ESEA, he's shit. It's a default. That's where you start out. So. Which is where I'm at currently because of like rank decay, and I won a couple matches, and I was like, oh yeah, boom, by the way, you rank C, and I was like, oh, well, fuck me, I don't want to do this, so all that funny stuff. It's great. It's great. It's great. It's great. God. I'm talking about nothing. Jesus. Yeah, you can actually see my profile. That's cool. I can see my own stream. That's awesome. Cool. See my stats. Over 1,000 matches. My longest win streak's 6. I'm fucking bad right now. My elo's like just barely above rank 3. Rank 3 is like the default elo, so anyway, I've rambled on for over an hour at this point about how much I hate the fact that, like, I was legitimately pissed about that issue this morning with Mythic League. That is some bullshit. That is not a legitimate answer to give anybody. All of you fuck faces who run the organization, Zipnix or whoever, I'm not going to say you're a terrible player, like I said with, what's his name, but I am going to tell you that y'all are stupid. Y'all are just flat out stupid. So, there's that. The funniest part about that anomaly video was whenever I broke down. I didn't break it down amazingly, but when I was breaking it down and you were watching his playthrough, he had to use that footage specifically because nobody else would have fallen for that. You know what I mean? He was playing in a low elo match with people who were bad, and he probably tried it multiple times, because I've already gone over this once. It's a one and done spot. The next thing is like nobody falls for that. People check their fucking minimap. For the most part, like 90% of people check their minimap, but it's like the 10% of people who are retarded and don't know how to check their minimap. Those are the ones that like scream the loudest. Like me, I retarded and I scream the loudest. I don't want to play Train. I'd love to play some Train. I want to play some. I want Train. He's not getting vote. He's not here. Oh God, I want to play Frodo. We're playing Train. Fuck yes. It's nice. Nice little Train match. I'll try and keep my Counter-Strike politics out of this one. So a lot has been going on Counter-Strike for a while now. It's stupid. I've started playing League of Legends a lot more. It's just it gives me. Like I said, this is the main reason for those of you who make it this far in the stream. The main reason that I have been like dwindling on like actual like funny moments or whatever, and I've been focusing on the skin issue is because the skin issue like legitimately upsets me. It's not necessarily. It's from like a community standpoint. It's like the Counter Strike community's always kind of been shitty, especially to me. I've met some great people playing Counter Strike. You know what I mean? But for the most part, my era of playing Counter Strike, and I sound like I'm old. I'm like almost 24 at this point. But the time that I played Counter Strike in very well, and at a level where I was like making money playing Counter Strike, that era of Counter Strike is gone. It is gone. This new era is here, full of people who are just pussies and can't do anything. And everybody's still just mean to me about my voice, and I'm so tired of it. I've literally contemplating going to get like vocal surgery to try and fix it and make it normal. Got the cash. I don't know. I don't know if I'd be me. You know what I mean? I don't know if I would be me anymore if I went and I did that. It's the same old shit every day. Logging in, playing Counter Strike, having somebody call me a fag because of how I sound, saying, "Oh, you're 12," or "Oh, you're 45," or "Oh, you're whatever." It's just same old shit. I don't learn anything. You don't learn anything in Counter Strike anymore. You know what I mean? There's nothing new to learn. I can play it. It's just like my aim. My aim's getting bad. I'm getting old. Getting too old to play Counter Strike. I'm just tired of fucking with it right now. So I play League because I like learning. I like learning stuff. It's interesting. It gives me that like makes me feel like I'm playing early Counter Strike again. You know what I mean? It gives me the joy of like learning something new. That's why I enjoy it. I don't know. It's a tough subject. It's a really tough subject to try and cover. Counter Strike has been really good to me. I guess kind of. I don't know. It's been kind of shitty as well, but YouTube has also been kind of shitty to me. It was really nice. Like I said, I really appreciated the whole Kugo thing. Like that was great. He took my comment off of that video. That's fine. It's whatever. Making fun of people is not a good way to gain traction. It's just not. It's I apologize, Anomaly, that you're bad at Counter Strike, and that you have a fan base full of a bunch of idiots. Because I like honestly, like Anomaly is one of those people like me. He sounds stupid, but he just happened to, I guess, be doing this earlier than I did. So he has made a bunch of subscribers and stuff like that. That he's from Europe. Europeans are always way more interesting, I guess, to other Europeans and to Americans because they sound, they've got that accent. You know what I mean? I'll stab you. Don't fuck. But I was gonna say that's another thing as well. As I don't have that. I have the luxury. Yep. So I don't know. YouTube's a tough beast to talk about. I've gotten to the point though where like even if I make like a shitty video, if I make a video, my watch time has since the beginning of last year, so like let's say like 2019, the beginning of 2019 to the end of 2019, my watch time is like more than tripled. almost. It is literally like my watch time used to be like an average of like 30 seconds or something, which was like really bad for like a 5 minute video. It was horrible. I had like a couple of like loyal people who would like watch, but I would always have those people who would just click on and be like, oh, fuck this, and then leave. My watch time now is averaging about 2 to 3 minutes, about 2.5 of like a 5 minute video. That's almost half of. Gotta get to B.
No, I'm watching it.
That's really good. I'm getting there. I'm getting somewhere. I would love to be able to like maybe not do this full time, but do this on a regular, consistent basis. I'd love to have a video editor. Though every time I've tried to get a video editor, I've had problems having them do what I want them to do. I can guarantee this guy's probably. Yeah, they've got to be upper, dude.
I'm about to go through Ivy through their spawn. I'm gonna see if they're in spawn.
I don't see nobody.
Oh, shit. B1.
Shit. It's 10 health right there.
They're all Ivy.
As I say, it's something I'd like to do. I'd like to do more. Fuck me. Camera's low. This is the dude from last game who carried me. Maybe we'll win again.
They don't have that much time.
This guy's trying to plant. Did you not hear that?
Yeah, I think they went B. Oh no, he's still
Yeah, they're into B. Damn, guys. Good try. So I'd love to get like my YouTube channel actually up and running so that I can like entertain. I want to be able to like bring guests on. I want to be able to do more talking. I want to do more cartoons. I really do. That's something I've always admired was cartoons. I love like old school Flash cartoons. Those are my favorite. And I always get told that I have the voice for it. Back to that one. But it's like my favorite. Those are great. I think the first video on my YouTube channel is a cartoon that I made for my buddy Scott way back in the day. Oh, he's camera. Fuck.
Damn it, dude. 44 and 2. Fuck.
That came out at the wrong time. Just interesting. I wanted to do an anime channel for a little while. Problem was I didn't really have the time. I don't make enough money. If I made enough money doing video editing, I would focus. I would gladly work full time on like my channel and whoever else's channel I needed to work on. You know what I mean? But I've never been able to pull that off. I don't even know where to go. I tried to go to like Upwork and whatnot and like be like, hey, look, listen, this is what I'm doing right now. But nobody seems to care. There's one up top. What the fuck? Are you not watching that? Are you not fucking watching that? Like seriously?
I watched it.
I don't think you were watching that. I think you're full of shit. Because I saw him, and I saw him at like a worse angle than you would have seen him. You would have seen both of those guys. I don't know how you didn't. Couldn't see him because of his fucking player model, dude. It's so stupid. Yeah, as I said, I'd love to do like video editing. I work in Premiere. I work on all this other stuff. I would love to be a part of that community that like creates and entertains. You know what I mean? You, sir, are having a problem. You're having a struggle right now, ain't you, Purple? It's funny. But,
DX down. Get this DX, guys. Just see what you say.
Oh, I'm tired. I've been up since like midnight. It's been over 12 hours. I'll probably be up until about 4, maybe, and then I'll go to sleep so I can like actually wake up at a decent time. But
What's that all up?
just one sandwich.
One
Still
sandwich?
sandwich. I don't know where you went, y'all. I think I probably should have just taken my W and my rank up and left. I think I probably should have just done that. That's another thing a lot of people don't realize is that like it always works like that in Counter Strike. If you rank up, you don't keep playing, and I always fuck up on that. You stop playing and you move on. This Deagle skin looks like shit. I hate it. I know it's by the guy who made that really good looking one, the really good Mech 10 or whatever. But this Desert Eagle, the light rail, it looks like crap. Always looks like crap, and I hate looking at it because it is a gross ass fucking skin. It's gross. This is really stupid of me. I shouldn't be doing this shit. Yeah, there's your top frag. He's coming out up top. He just doesn't miss, dude. Come on, get that out of here. Check his shit. If he's level 3, I'm reporting his ass. He's not. Check his stats though.
One above
Yeah.
champion.
He's in Mythic Silver.
Top
That's
silver.
funny. We're just having a struggle right now.
Damn, like you getting fucked by that Jesse kid.
Yeah. He's not even that good. I think he's, what is his KD? This guy, like, say, this is fucking stupid. Yeah, no. This, no. That is just stupid. I'm gonna trust y'all to know, okay?
Lit.
Why are y'all dying on A?
So there's 2 of them there too.
Oh, shit. Get out of here, fly. I swear to God, I'm so sick and tired of your bitch ass. Go away. Y'all dead. Why? Are we fucking calling up her? There's nobody there. Fuck it. It doesn't even matter at this point. I just want to go die. Just go to the next round. Maybe we'll fucking hold something. We'll fucking rank. Yeah, see, I just get one tapped anyway. Doesn't matter.
Alright,
I don't know who that is. The fuck replied to
try
me.
that again.
Shake my head.
3 offs, let's go. Alright, let's try not to cover that fucking Jess kid, because he's like clearing side every time they go B.
Oh no, we're all opping again. Yeah, we can just all op. Fuck me. It's whatever.
Two more.
Rotate off.
I gave him the top, I'm falling back. I got an off on up top now.
We can just all op.
Yeah, all
It's
off.
whatever. So you guys sandwich.
All off, he's on side.
See
One
train.
One on side and one off.
Go ahead, I'll hold inside.
No. Don't believe that. Reporting your ass. I don't give a shit. I don't give a single shit. I'm gonna do it live on stream right here. Cheating. Just tired of it. Every 3 reports, somebody gets banned. Every 3 reports I send out, somebody gets banned and I get my elo back. So, Faceit has a cheating problem. You always have this one dickhead who will turn on some shit for like 1 match. I'm sure it's probably a lucky shot, but on the off chance, how's it going? welcome to the stream where I bitch about my life and how much I hate Counter-Strike. If you want, I don't know if you're still here, I can give you a very brief overview of how far I've gotten in that novel, because I have it pulled up. I always have it pulled up. It's just, some stuff. I just haven't finished it. So, yeah, still do play it. So, there's a guy there. Good job. I'm glad y'all killed everybody. But just a very brief rundown is after Issei dies, well, I guess spoiler, I'm sorry, but he passes away. He's hanging out with, what's her name, Ophis, the little, like, lolly dragon chick. He's hanging out with her and riding on Great Red in the Void. They're building him a new body, all that good stuff. You find out that, you find out that, what's the next thing? But previously, and I don't know if you watched the first one, Hades, the god of the realm of dead or whatever, he is partially responsible for the giant monsters that were released all across the underworld, all that good stuff. So Azazel and Surzex and some angel dude, he's unimportant, he's a side character, but he shows up as well. They all go to the realm of the dead and they visit Hades. They show up there, and Surzex is like, hey, dude, listen, like, hey, like, fuck you, like, I know what you did, like, you need to fuck off, but, I'll just bad. But,
Yo, Pop Dog, he dropped down, he's low.
okay.
One was Pop.
Interesting, hold on.
Watch your Z.
Really bad smoke. Really bad smoke. Really bad smoke. But, anyway, he goes there. He goes there and he talks with Hades. He's like, hey man, listen, we know that you did this, like, you know, like, what the hell? Like, what are you planning? And Hades is like, yeah, I don't like you, Surzex. I think you're a dick. He's like, but I'll, like, fuck off for a little while. This is, like I said, this is, like, me, like, reading. This is, like, very paraphrasing and a bunch of stuff. I hadn't read it in a long time. It's been a couple months since I read it. But, he's like, I will just kind of back off and let y'all do your thing if you... It's a bad deal. Hold on. What the fuck?
You have 20 seconds, just hide. Oh shit.
Hold on. Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, you should have held the bomb.
Yeah. I think y'all should have held the bomb as well and not pushed. I mean, it's kind of crazy how that works. Anyway. So he's like, he says, listen, like, I'll back off if you show me, like, your true form or something. I forget what the words are, but it's like your true, your true power. He's talking to Surzex, because, you know, the Reus Grimmery, the Grimmery household has this power, called the Power of Destruction, if I remember correctly. And it is basically just, just very destructive magic that is unique to the Grimmery household. And, Reus has it. You don't see it a lot because she can't control it. She's very bad with it. She has a very small understanding of how to use it. But Surzex, her older brother, is very good with it. And you find out in this portion of the novel that supposedly he can make his entire body just pure, like, destruction energy. So he does that, and basically proves himself to Hades. He's like, yeah, look, listen, like I could kill you right now if I wanted to, Mr. Realm of, like Mr. God of the Dead. You could die if I so wished. But he doesn't. But as he does it, it's like tearing down the walls and, like, it's tearing the fabric of, like, the world, of, like, the underworld. And yeah, so fucking yeah. I was gonna say so. Sir X is literally just a like he's he's just a giant mass of like just rage energy. He's just I can't see. You gotta be boost. Gotta be up there. Fuck. Huh. Interesting. Yeah. So you find that out, and yeah. You find out that yeah he's basically like just capable of just turning himself into like a giant like human form of just death basically like of just destructive energy and so he just is like okay like that's cool I'll back off for a little while and then they leave and that's where the cut of that portion of the novel is currently right now. I am reading the next part of that. There's 200 pages in this novel. I'm at page 130, 130 something, and that's where it lets off. Like right after that, it cuts back to Issei, and he's writing the Great Red, and they are watching the events unfold of the fighting the giant monsters. That's as far as I've gotten. So I have spoiled a couple of the ending things of DxD. That was really sad when I did, but I'm not gonna spoil that for you. But yeah, as I said, I spoiled some stuff because like there's this is like light novel 12 of like 22, and I've spoiled stuff that's like in the last couple of novels. As I say, I basically I think know how it like the story ends because he's finished the DxD stuff. He's finished all of that, and he has moved on to a side novel. I haven't followed it fully. I think it's either one of Issei's children or something else. Yeah, as I say, the interesting story about like DxD's always got like a very interesting lore. I tried to watch the other one that's like based off of hey, we got another round. Another one that's based off of like somewhat the same thing. It's called like Devil Testament Sister or something. And I think I had okay. Quit throwing me guns. I'm tired of doing that. I tried to watch that one, but it was just too much. It was like just way too fucking like sexual for me. And I was like, dude, like the story's interesting. It's almost as interesting as DxD. I just wish that it wasn't straight like fucking porn at one point. I was like, dude, what the hell? So, but yeah, as I say, DxD has got a lot of very interesting lore behind it. If you go to the wiki, so you got IVs falling back. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'm just not even paying attention. I got 3 fucking kills. I'm playing like I'm like gone or something. But yeah, as I say, I've been focusing honestly. The reason I haven't done that is because, like I said in my comment, all of this has been confirmed for season 5 of DxD. So I would feel like the anime itself would probably do a better job of explaining stuff than I would. You know what I mean? But those have been my most consistently watched videos. Both of those have been. The view time is horrible. It is very, very bad view time on all of those. Because the first one I made like a long time ago, and the second one was kind of recent, but I still hadn't fully hit my stride of like getting my edit style down. So those videos have been really good. I am working on it. But yeah, as I said, I didn't want to spoil any of that. And the other thing is, it's like I've been focusing on Counter-Strike stuff. I've been dealing with this whole. They're coming up here. Dirty Doubt. I've been worried about that. This whole like player model skin things. Good job. Sorry, but okay, whatever. No, it's fine, man. I just, like I said, I retired. I retired from Counter Strike in 2016. I retired as a coach and like semi-professional, like paid player. So reaction time's bad. I just play for fun. Everybody I know who, I mean, like I said, if you went back and you watch like the whole like first hour of this, it's really sad. It's really sad. But I kind of just ramble on about how old I am whenever I play Counter Strike. Setting up a smoke on A. Job. I don't know. I do not. I'm coming out. I did not.
Where's that?
It's a good molly. This guy's out. But yeah, as I said, DXD, very interesting. Been focusing on Counter-Strike stuff. Long story short, not going into that again. Probably the last time I'm going into that. The other thing I've been focusing on is like my bullshit like fan fiction that I write. Honestly, I have been doing like, lots of research on. No, that's me. Like the Doom guy from Doom. I've been writing a story about how he is like a horseman of the apocalypse, and he is in the DXD universe. Just because I always feel like it would be, it's such a different. Yeah, they could go like T or CT spawn.
I just wrapped around the whole site.
Yeah, could go CT spawn if they already made it out.
I just heard one on Ivy.
Back up.
Ivy.
Okay.
All off, super weak. And Ivy, be careful, watch Ivy.
Okay, I didn't see him. Did y'all see him?
Somewhere, I don't know.
That's cool. These guys are so fucking annoying, dude.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I haven't played train in a while.
What's my age? I'm
I mean,
23.
like, if he's scared of me, maybe he hopped off of it, but like, that's right by out.
Man, I want to buy you a gun, Yellow. Y'all are all playing. I have 3 fucking kills because I'm just talking my head off. Flopping, T-Con.
They're working inside or no? They're up top. One's ladder. There's 2 ladder above me. Smoked it.
I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die.
Peace bomb.
He's about to come out up top.
Nobody there.
Nice guys, 2v3, play
Bomb.
my numbers.
Falling off offer.
He's behind the white train.
That's getting out.
Hold on, I can turn my headset. Maybe I can clutch this. Please don't turn around. Yes!
3, dude, let's go.
Oh my god. I saw him.
Shit, that's shadow, dude. Holy
I saw him. I'm playing on 16:10. I saw him at the corner of my fucking screen. That was dirty. It's dirty, dirty, dirty.
Control there was crazy, like when you probably could have killed him.
Yeah, I twitched on my fucking analog stick and whooped his ass. It's fine. Yeah, I was gonna say, I always really enjoyed lore like that, especially behind like that. It's just such a well-written thing, you know what I mean? It's just, analyzing stuff like that. I always liked looking more into
I gushed him. We don't have to commit on this. We don't have to
I am already on site, my dude. I don't know what y'all are doing. There are 3A.
Yo, Orange, does it feel like you're lagging at all right now?
I mean, I'm streaming, so.
Why didn't we go together? That's weird.
Yeah, I can't feel my lag at all, and I have a 130 ping.
I do have 130 ping. What the fuck?
Right?
That's literally because of the stream. This is what it's gotta be. It's funny. So. That's hilarious. Wonder where I'm at. It's fluctuating a lot, too. It'll probably drop back down. Huh. Interesting.
Nah.
Yeah, as I say, I played Counter-Strike, played a lot of stuff. I was in a video with, I don't know if you've ever seen Kugo the Mighty. I was in one of his videos for a little while. It was really nice. I remember, like, I was out at a convention one time, and, I got a message. They're like, "Hey, are you so and so on Counter Strike?" And I was like, "Yeah, like what's up? Like I don't really play anymore." And he was like, "Oh, check out this video." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And I checked it out, and I got to like watch my sub count rise. It was funny. So I like commented on the video, and I was like, "Hey, man, this is me. Like, thanks for making me famous." That's really where. How did we win that? That's really where like my rise in popularity came from. I got like 900 subscribers, just like immediately from that. USB dog, USB-C. That's stupid. Man, I am hungry and I just ate. Wow, left side. I think it's because I'm lagging. Ladder room. He's in ladder room.
Oh my god, bro.
You gonna shoot him or? Yeah, he's gonna. My goodness, guys.
I get the fucking bomb. Yeah, there you go.
I was gonna say, supposedly, I don't know if you know this, the third season of DXD, the anime, was like really bad. Supposedly,
It's like right here.
It got, I think the beginning, if I remember correctly, the beginning of that season was pretty okay, and then the end of it, they completely fucked like everything up. There was supposed to be supposedly like everybody's like you should read the light novels, but you can say that about anything, or like you should read the manga of like Naruto instead of like watching the anime or whatever.
AK on the ground for yours.
Like you can say that about anything, but they were saying that the third season, which is why the fourth season looks different, it is a different studio. The third season was like completely butchered by that studio, and they fucked everything up. And oh shit, another one ladder. You scared me. Scared me real good. Yeah, let's say I'm not a big reader either. That's honestly another reason I haven't like taken the time to do it. The only other problem is there's not an official release of the light novel in English. So these are all fan translations. And I don't know about you, but I'm not a huge like Issei Senpai or like Konako-chan or whoever. I always hate that shit because it's hard to read. And like, of course, if you knew Japanese, those have different like connotations of like respect or like a tone of talking. They're really good for that. But I'm not Japanese and I don't know any of it, and it's like literally gives me a headache every time I read it. So, if there was an official release of like High School DxD in English, I would have probably read them all, but I haven't finished it yet. So, it's interesting. But yeah, definitely, light novel is an interesting read. It's like the only problem is there's not really like names and stuff, and the way that they talk is kind of weird because, like I said, it's a fan translation. I have contemplated going through and translating it like correctly so you can actually read it, but you watch Slather. Oh wow, yeah, Red Train. Yeah, Jesus fucking Christ, that was bad. But
Michael Olaf.
yeah, I was gonna say sorry. So like, as I say, I have contemplated going through the light novels, or at least the ones I read, and replacing them with like actual like rewriting them basically. And the thing is though, is like I could get sued for that, I think, and I'm not doing that for free. Like I would love to do that and have it be like a paid like project, but I don't think that I could raise the money to like do that. I mean, maybe I could. People who like anime. Yeah, as I say, that's what I'm reading right now. The link's always in the description of my video.
You motherfucker. These guys are weirdos.
These guys are douchebags. Okay, I'm gonna save that for later. Save too
I can
much
buy you
later.
lunch. Here.
Take me to the video, piece of shit.
Bro, why is this kid AFK at the start of every round for like 10 seconds?
Oh, he's
What are you
hitting
fucking
so
talking
far.
about?
They already got a ladder. They got a controller.
This kid's fucking upset. It's not like I can't hear you. It's not like I'm not here. It's funny. Yeah, I got the link. Hold on.
One's heaven, I think.
I missed.
Yeah,
Fuck.
there's an op heaven.
One's T-Con or T right now.
His old bomb.
Heaven!
One's Trara, whatever.
This is fucking stupid. Why did we lose bomb back here? Let's try to run to B.
You heard me?
That's fine. Just whatever.
Let's see.
They left bomb in a really shitty spot. Hold on. Oh, dear goodness. I have to be here at the beginning of this round, but these guys are gonna be fucking dickheads about it. You just run out B and die real quick so that I can send you this link. Oh, goodness. Oh, he's up top. Cool. There we go. Copy link. It's right here. Hold on. Oh, God.
One op, one scout on bomb train.
Wow. You're gonna have to put an H in front of that, but that's it.
I'll go on B
So if you go back to my video and you open up the thumbnail, like the thing at the bottom of it, you can actually see like there's a link in there. But yeah, I'm gonna put an H in front of this, put it in there, and then put an H in front of it, and it'll work. Or here, let's
One bomb
try.
train, one Z. One Ivy.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, whatever.
Try a bomb planet.
Maybe not. Hold on. Maybe I fucked that up. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Here we go. Hold on.
Let's see.
Being stupid. There we go.
Z. Hive.
Waiting for the bomb.
An ebook. There's the Windows 10 comes with an automatic built-in. Maybe not. Hold on. I had that going for a little while. It was
There's enough time.
Is it a kit? He's got plenty of time.
No time.
Oh no, he doesn't. Wow. Yeah, there's an app you can download. I think Windows also has a text-to-speech program, I believe, in their PDF. In the PDF reader from Google Chrome,
They also have
it'll
Mike
automatically
out,
just
so
read
he
it for
lost
you.
all his shit.
But my problem is I normally am not paying attention whenever I'm like listening to it, so I always have to find myself pausing it and going back and learning stuff or re-listening to things.
Nice. Listening first.
Kill, good shot.
No, wait for me. Ready? I'm about to smoke this shit.
So weird smoke.
Oh,
Why are you flashing me?
It's too
I already got fucking flashing me.
Alright.
Cool.
I'm a lost.
Shot. Yeah, let's say it's fine. My whole problem is I usually, like, right now I would be watching a video, but I'm streaming.
2 teacups.
Yeah, they're both there. These kids are just too good, man. Too good for Adam, who's not paying attention.
One close left.
Just carry me again through this match. What the fuck are you doing? All I had to do was take your time and shoot. He wasn't even scoped in or anything, and he had an op as well. He's got it. Yeah, it was close. Could be easily won that. That's funny. That's not funny. It's sad. Say rush B.
30 and 1.
Nice.
Yeah. You didn't swing far enough, my dude. Yeah, it's good. I would highly recommend. I'm sure reading from the beginning would be very beneficial, very interesting. One of the things that a lot of people don't like, if I remember correctly, a lot of people hated...
Ivy. Not Ivy, fucking Z.
Yeah. There's an M4 up there still, I think. A lot of people hated... Sorry, a lot of people hated Reus. A lot of people hate Asya because she's like a cock block or something. And that's just her character. It's just the way that she's like... I guess it's a character trope. That's just how she is. It's not like... I mean, that just means you don't like that kind of a person. It's not because... You know what I mean? Like, anyway. But a lot of people do not like Reus because... I try to forget. I think it's like her character development. Something like that. It's kind of like the same issue with, like, Sakura from Naruto. Is a lot of people hated her because she didn't really... What I was told is that she was always kind of like a damsel in distress. Like, she went through all this, like, bullshit training to, like, be good. But she's, like, not good. She only needs to be, like, saved by Naruto. But so far in Shippuden, I haven't seen that, so I don't know. It's fine. But, yeah, as I say, it's interesting. People like different anime characters for different things. My favorite character, honestly, is Zenobia. I like that kind of a character. One of those characters is very straightforward, to the point, knows what she wants. You know, very, very blunt. So, like, Mizore from Rosario Vampire, that's one of my favorite characters. I think your Origami, maybe, from Data Live, is another one. There are a bunch of characters like that, and I always really enjoyed those. That, and she's got short hair. I really like short-haired girls. I think it's like a look of confidence. I really enjoy that. Shit. God damn it. We got people rage quitting. Oh, it's last round, that's why. Yeah, we didn't deserve to win that one. Because those guys were just too good. So, just too good. That's funny. The reservist. I had the highest headshot percentage. That's nice. Well, it's been fun. It's been real. Nice talking to you. I am working on a lot of things right now. Very busy. About to go back to school. Should hopefully get some kind of a video thing up soon, hopefully, for the thing since it's done so well. Honestly, a little fun fact before I go. The whole reason I made those videos is because there was this one guy, very I forget what his name is. He basically what I was trying to find somebody who was doing what I was doing, trying to find somebody who was summarizing the DxD light novel summary, and yeah, see my fucking my video is literally like the top 2 videos on there. So I don't know why they pulled my. Why did they pull my thumbnails off? Huh. That's weird. YouTube's weird. Yeah. So there's this other guy, Espiritu. This dude. My whole thing was I was trying to find summaries on YouTube because I'd seen before where he sounds like me, but as I say, I've seen before where somebody would go through and they would like summarize like comic books. They'd be like, yeah, so this is like a Deadpool comic. He's going through and he's doing this, and they go through and they summarize it. And I was like, that's badass. I want that, but I want that for anime. That's what I said. And so I tried to find one for DxD because I know that it was very long. Like I said, it's like 20 something volumes, but I couldn't find it. I found this guy, this dude instead. I'll just go ahead and link him here. And this is a 10-minute video, right? So I was like, okay, cool. This guy is summarizing it. No, literally what he's doing is he is watching the video, or he has read the novel, and he is just talking about what he liked in it. Like that was it. He's like, I like the way it was written. I like you, no. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? You made a 10-minute video. It's like people who make League videos. They're always like really fucking long. This guy, his entire channel is like about anime, and he's blown up. He used to only have like 5,000 subs whenever I first found him, which was like months ago. But fucking, I hate when he does that. I don't want to listen to you talk about like reading the novel and then being like, "Oh, it was really well written." Like, nobody gives a shit. You know what I mean? So I made these videos, both of those videos, literally like back to back, to spite him because I guess I was so infuriated with the way that he fucking like was like dominating this like search category. And I made those videos. I tagged it. I literally like stole all of his tags and just like slapped him on the video. And I was like, "Fuck you, dude! Like you're an asshole." And did that, and they did really well. The problem was I wasn't very good at like editing. So, yeah, I was gonna say the next one I do probably will hopefully be a little bit easier to watch. Hopefully, will be shorter than 10 minutes. A 10-minute video is really bad, and I'm going to be paraphrasing a lot more just because I think it's a lot easier to just paraphrase stuff instead of just going in and in and in on things on every little fucking thing that happens. So yeah, so the whole videos were made as a like fuck you to this one dude. So anyway, thanks for watching, my dude, and hopefully I'll have something new for you and everybody else who watches this later on very soon. Bye bye. You know, classic Markiplier. It's because the platform puts me down because I say fuck. That's why. That boom, demonetized right there. That's why. See ya.